Hello, 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 hello. This is Rich Kale here on YouTube. Rich Gen X elsewhere. And it's time to continue with Sherlock Holmes The Awakened. Now, when we left off, we had... Now, we got into an really hard to save section in The Awakened. Traveling through a swamp, and we got past, I think, all that, so we could save. Chapter 6. Alright. Oh boy. Wait a minute. Did we just go in a circle? I think we went in a circle. Yeah, we did. This is where we... Son of a bitch. We've just done that part. Yeah. So I went around in this damn circle. Left. Let's see if this leads us someplace where we want to be. Okay. Oh boy. This is a very creepy part. No, hey, there's a pier. Okay. Hello, I've reached the island. Good.
It looks like a boat left from here.
This is a feet in
Footprints
chains.
left by a crowd of shackled prisoners.
Oh boy.
This place gives me the shivers, despite the muggy night.
Yes. Giving me the shivers too. Hello. More blood. Untended wound. Still alive?
Ashmak dragged Arneson here.
So he did. Damn. Yeah, this is a lot creepier than in the original. Hello. Yeah, a lot creepier than the original. I still got that delivery.
Ugh, the smell of burning flesh, just horrific. Keep away from it, focus on our task, so we may soon leave all this
A
behind.
fiery gathering of passions and deception.
Hello.
The hand tied here was bleeding in 4 places. This had to have been arneson.
Oh man.
The victim's left hand clawed at the soil.
Saw it.
The bloody handprint on this stone lacks 4 fingers.
Oh my god.
Sunken heels, the result of dragging a heavy body.
Oh. Oh man. Wait. Did I?
Both ends of the rope were cut cleanly. That's a lot of blood, but probably not enough to be fatal. The captive was dragged through hell.
Oh man. Oh my lord. Cages.
The initials EA are embroidered with silk thread. The prisoner's clothes tossed aside.
God.
Days old and rotten.
Oh yeah, in this area it would be.
Damp and mouldy hay. The prisoners were kept like animals, slowly deteriorating under the gruesome treatment. A heavy weight scored impressions in the ground 1 inch deep. The wood is swamp cypress, endemic to the area.
God, this is horrible. Is there more? There's gotta be more here. Oh, here's another thing. Oh.
The blood is dry. The axe has not been used for some time. A simple rope. This is how those poor people were crucified.
Oh my god. What? Is there another thing? Oh man. Is there something more? Huh? What's this? Oh god.
Thankfully, it's not arneson.
Well. More cages. Oh my What the fuck? Fiction.
The tracks lead behind the stone slab. Only this indentation was spared from blood.
Stone alcove.
I should be glad we're out of the water, but I'm not.
Those are the cages. I'm only.
Blood was poured over someone, leaving a gruesome silhouette.
Oh my god.
Bowls filled with blood.
Nah, really? God, this is gruesome.
A worn blade, but clean and without blood.
So we have everything we need, I think. Okay. All right. No. No. Maybe. I don't know. I'll try and look through things here. I have a feeling that what I'm seeing in the images here, like in what I'm using, a walkthrough or something. No. Might not be right. Yeah, I thought so. They were all wrong. Alright, let's start with the easiest one to correct, which is gonna be, not that one, but let's try. No. Right, that one's right now. I didn't think this one was right. I think this one should be, this one. Yeah, I was right. obviously is the previous. Yeah, because they were affixing him to that. Now this is the one that I also didn't think was right. What's the next one? Yes!
Arneson was held captive in this cage until his abductors tied him to a cross and dragged him to the bonfire.
Yes.
Arneson was left hanging here for a while before being freed and led to the altar. At the altar, Arneson's captors performed a ritual on him and poured blood over his head. With Arneson now prepared, he was escorted to the sealed entrance. They used the mechanism with an indentation to open the passage.
Okay. To your left.
Heavy and covered in blood.
A bloody statuette. So, we found the statuette. Which goes here. Oh man. This is definitely a gruesome. Alright. And we only have one way to go, I guess. Alright. I'm done at that location, I hope.
Darn it. Something is wrong with my lantern. Give me a minute.
I won't wait for you. I'm going in.
The hell?
Woe betide those who take it.
Whoa.
Walk away.
F you.
Let the unknown be.
Is this what I think it is?
That's human skin and still warm. What's happening?
Oh, God.
Deja vu, and not in a pleasant way.
Oh boy. Well, Sherlock, we done jumped into the surreal again. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it looks like a mirror. The fuck? Oh, man. Oh, man. And... Alright, let's go down here. Ah, one of these damn things. Okay. Oh. Oh. Okay. So, if I try and cross it here... Wait. A fall bunch. Okay. One thing we can't die. Fucking hell. Alright. Let me see here. So it goes between the thumb and the finger. Then around the crag and the gate. Okay. That tells me a lot. So, I go boom, 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 boom. Oh, God, that's tricky. Oh, man. Now I have to follow it. I have to go behind this thing, I think? Yeah, oh. Oh, God.
And now, axes? What on earth for?
Yeah, that's not pleasant at all. Okay. Yeah, that doesn't match any of them, but that one does. Oh, great. I have to get killed by this one. Oh,
Now
boy.
it is glowing, but why?
What the hell? Did I see a large axe here? Oh, God. That's the next one. God! Now there's
There's
one
that glow
more.
again.
Alright. So we know it's not this one. Hmm? Not you. 2. 1. This is the last one. God. That was rough.
I hope that was all. I can't take any more.
Yeah.
At last, the lantern's working again. Holmes, I'm coming.
God.
Holmes, what are you doing? Sitting in a place like this?
How did you get here? How did you get through the maze? Tell me, Watson.
What maze? I walked straight up to you. You saw me.
Do not lie to me, John. How did you get out?
Sherlock, what happened? Are you feeling all... Oh, heavens. Is that Arneson? Why didn't you mention him? Stay put. I must check if he is alive.
Yeah, that's, Sherlock's going through some, surreal shit, you know.
I just need a second, John.
Alright.
The unknown, beckoning, great one, lightning!
I should examine him before he has another seizure. Please tell me there are no eels inside Arneson. Blunt trauma to the cranium, dilated pupils, lips moving without a sound.
Yeah.
Severed fingers, the wounds are inflamed. Pulse is racing, 110 beats a minute.
That's not good.
Cold sweat. 2, no, 3 ribs fractured. Arneson is delirious after all he's endured.
No
We
kidding.
can't get him to the boat in a state like that. It's dangerous to us and him.
Alright. So I gotta make something to sedate this man.
Pokeweed berries, though they appear harmless, the whole plant is lethal. Some kind of amanita mushroom. Extremely poisonous.
Yeah.
Pharmacopoeia. Listing drugs, effects, and directions for use.
Ooh, Pharmacist's Handbook. How to treat without killing. This book is a helpful assistant on your journey to becoming a competent pharmacist. Every drop, crumble, or grain of a substance can bring a sick patient back to life, but may kill him if dispensed carelessly. It is crucial to know what can help and what can kill. Each chapter provides a brief description of every substance used in pharmacy. Remember, be precise, be patient, learn from the mistakes of others.
Odorless, watery, and hard to identify.
I'll have to look at that. What's this? Let me forget, please let me forget. Okay. More stuff.
This is Dwale, induces sleep and relaxation. Salvia divinorum, provokes visual hallucinations. A gluey decoction. The smell is herby but sharp. It appears burnt, judging by the color.
Okay. Alright, let's find this stuff. Snake venom. Okay, and what's this other one here? Unknown and odorous. Small smell of herbs. Oh. Brown color plays used in rituals across the Amazon basin. Ooh. Okay. Well now. How can Arneson be sedated? Dwale. Snake venom? Needs to make a sedative. What? Taste for he is coming.
Hard to tell what it says. This should help soothe Arneson.
I need some fresh air.
Yes, please go. I'll be right behind you with Arneson. Perhaps you can prepare the boat.
Yeah, but first, let's... Calling chaos is swallowing a sleeping world. For he is coming. What's this over here? Okay. That I didn't expect. Await the storm, give up your flesh. Rejoice, for he is coming. Forget, please let me forget. Oh yeah. Alright. Well then, I think we've just finished chapter 6. I think there's a cutscene coming or something. Free my fist.
Free me festering soul and let me feel. Eyes without purpose and now see the truth. Tear me mind from me flesh, score me festering soul. Phantoms of nothing, we are born to die, filth in the eyes of our eldritch lord.
Free my festering soul and let me feel.
Oh, please, I wish to return. Free me, let me return. Free me and rejoice.
Eyes without purpose, I now see the truth. Tear my mind from my flesh.
Holmes? Are you all right? Here, let me help.
I'm fine.
Holmes? Sherlock! What the hell were you doing? He almost killed you.
I don't... You're right. Let's go, Watson.
Damn. They definitely upped the disturbing factor. Oh, wow. So we're back now. Looks like we're going to be back at Baker Street.
Bon Dieu.
Soon.
Still among the living.
We are, though not for lack of trying by the sheriff.
Well, he'd been telling people you died in the swamp despite his trying to save you. Crooked man. Through and through. Wait, is that Mr. Arneson?
Yes, but he's not well. You know Lucy?
Fell from the nymph? That I do.
Please bring her here. Mr. Arneson needs to see a familiar face if he's to have any chance of surviving.
Power of the heart. I get you. Wait here.
Errol? Oh, Errol!
Reckon we should give him space. Farewells are painful.
No, tell me that's not true.
Watson?
Mr. Arneson has endured a lot. Lost 4 fingers, a lot of blood, and some of his sanity. But with rest and tender care, he ought to survive those injuries, both physical and mental.
Thank you, Johnny. I'll take care of him. Thank you for bringing him home to me. We'll be all right.
Are you quite certain? Do you have the space? The resources?
I will stay with him at the mansion. It is not a burden to take care of your love.
His property
It's true.
is in quite a state. It may not be the best place for recuperation.
Hush now. Champagne will see it sorted.
Then it's settled. Hear that, Errol? Us living under one roof. Careful what you wish for. Oh, and champagne? I'm about sick of watching that sheriff run riot through New Orleans. We ought to talk.
Funny, I was just thinking that grub did nothing to save your man. Together, I reckon you, me, and Errol have the sway to make some changes around here.
I like the sound of that.
Holmes,
Yep.
our boat.
Oh, we must make haste. Farewell all. Take care.
Yep. Well, that's good ending there for that. Now we're back at Baker Street. Barnes' bookshop's gonna be key. The Book from Beyond, Chapter 7. London. And there's 8 chapters in this game.
Who's there?
Who do you think?
Let it be known that I'm handy with this revolver.
Nonsense, Dr. Watson. As I understand it, when faced with the imperative to defend oneself, one's comrades, and one's nation, you fled.
I...
Aren't you going to introduce us, Sherlock?
Watson, meet my brother Mycroft, Queen's best boy. This is a grim augury indeed, for wherever Mycroft travels, tedium surely follows.
In contrast, of course, to Sherlock, a man whose obsessive pursuit of the trivial tears through the most carefully laid plans like a hurricane. Do you have any idea what you have disrupted?
Your ego is inflated as much as your waistband. What word comes to mind?
You work for the government?
International trade is a delicate beast. Your antics in Edelweiss have jeopardized one of the Crown's richest relationships.
Oh dear. As rich as all the butter you've been slathering on your bread?
We need your help.
What?
There is evil afoot. Strangeness and savagery like I have never seen. Something otherworldly festering in the dark beyond our reach. We have seen things that defy explanation. Mystic forces, magic. You must help us.
It's true.
The British government does not invest its resources in the insane or intoxicated. Pull yourself together.
I know men like you. Men like you grease palms, whisper in ears, start wars, and you send men like me to die in them. You and the rest of your corpulent cronies.
Ha! Corpulent! That was it.
Interesting, Sherlock. But as you again drift away from sanity, you find yourself another John.
All right, so the choice is made.
I beg your pardon?
There is only us. We cannot run from this problem. I shall take the book and Davy's cryptic message to Barnes. See what he makes of it.
Well, that's something. I think Holmes needs some time. Oh, he's thinking. So we need, the book is written by but Barnes could translate a few pages. Cryptic message. When the storm starts, where the ship falls, at Stevenson's guiding light, the last embrace of all the chosen. American jacket. Huh. We're going outside. It's raining. Which, according to some people, that's typical London weather. This is a shorten.
Another sinking near Scotland. By the strand for all the details.
That's interesting. At least you're undercover, kid.
Cool. Thank you, sir. Get the strand. Get the true facts. Just back from a trip, Doctor. You look exhausted.
You don't know the half of it, kid.
Another sinking near Scotland. By the strand for all the details.
Okay.
Get the strand. Get the true facts.
Okay. Let's not waste time in the rain. Oh yeah, this is Arthur Ignatius Conan Doyle. Well, there's Barnes. Hey, your dog! When did he get a dog?
It has been a while, Barnes.
Dr. Watson. Indeed it has, and good to see you as always. How can I help?
Barnes, does Stevenson's guiding light mean anything to you?
Well, my mind first goes to Robert Louis Stevenson, an up-and-coming author. I've been following his work in the periodicals. Interesting man. I take it his literary pursuits are somewhat of a deviation from the family business.
What makes you say that?
He wrote a poem. Let me see if I have it still. Yes. Say not of me that weakly I declined the labours of my sires, and fled the sea, the towers we founded, and the lamps we lit.
The labours of his sires. I wonder what they do.
I have a book on great British families. If the Stevensons have achieved anything of note, they will be in there. Please, feel free to take a look. It should be on the shelves to the right.
Much obliged. Last time we met, you mentioned your knack for translating occult texts. I was wondering if you could help me with this book.
Certainly, Goodness. Where on earth did you procure this grimoire?
That's a long story. What do you make of it?
It seems to describe pagan rituals, ancient deities. Wow, what a marvel. I can try and translate it for you.
Just the pages bearing that symbol. This section, really.
Entity of ocean, or time. Oh my. Oh, already on it, as you can tell.
If you can have it done at your earliest convenience, that would be lovely. Someone is full of pep.
Oh, yes. Mr. Holmes, he was quite the inspiration. Last time you were in town, he offered me some stirring advice, which I have since acted upon.
Holmes is nothing if not provocative.
Indeed, the thorny truth is often hard to hear, but it did the job, and now my heart is full.
I'm glad to hear it.
Much obliged, Doctor.
Yeah. All right. So we have that.
Take care of your master.
Talking to the dogs. We'll find these books that we need to find. Oh, here we are. Greatest British Families. The volume gathers facts and stories and gossip about the members and successes of the great... It's a somewhat chauvinistic account of Britain's finest. Oh.
For some reason, it makes my skin crawl.
Okay. I see something here. Ah, here we go. Okay. Let's search this in the archives. Scottish. Period. Let's see. 1800s. Marquis achievement. Maritime. The book, Greatest British Family, briefly mentions the Stevensons, famed for their lighthouses across all of Scotland. Funny enough, the first Stevenson in the lineage shares the same given name as the latest, the author Robert Louis Stevenson. Ever since the Bell Rock Lighthouse erection in 1810, the Stevensons have left their mark around Scotland via civil engineering feats in the maritime industry. Whether the lighthouses were built by Robert Stevenson or his sons Alan, David, and Thomas, sailors roaming Scotland's coastline have the dynasty to thank for guiding them to prosperity and safety. A French thief with the initials AL is toying with Scotland Yard. Storm is... Ah. But now we have enough, I think. Okay. In fact, I think we now know something. Killing Tempest. Oh, a gathering at a Stevenson-built lighthouse. Great. was the cult leader and what was their goal? Alright, now we know something.
Say, do you possess coastal maps of Scotland?
Indeed. Have you figured out what the Stevensons are known for?
Feats of lighthouse engineering. You have my thanks for the book.
My pleasure, Doctor. Do you need any particular part of the coast?
Loch Harbour, west coast.
Right then, I'll unroll it on the desk. All yours. In the meantime, I will attend to my translation.
Much appreciated.
Okay, what's this one here? All these lighthouses. Interesting. Man.
Doctor! Look what I just found.
What'd you just find?
Barnes, have you finished with the book?
Yes. I've written out a translation of the section you wanted. It, puts the grim in grimoire.
I thought as much.
Long story short, it details macabre rituals, death, leviathans, and the apocalypse. See for yourself. I must ask you to leave the book with me so I can read more of it. It's compelling. Very compelling.
You have been of great help, so yes.
Excellent. I could barely put it down. Farewell.
I just hope I didn't do something bad there. What did we just find? Oh my God. Oh God. That's bad. Book's pagan god, Cthulhu. That's bad. It's bad, it's bad, it's bad. Boy.
Here to buy a book on fraternal dysfunction?
The Holmes family is beyond counseling, Doctor.
True, more deserving of scientific study. What do you want?
I came to warn you. Perhaps you have a moment to...
Sorry, I reserve Tuesday afternoons for time with friends.
I'm worried about Sherlock. He's not well. You should know that he has had episodes in the past. Detachment from reality. He will need your support.
Such gall. First you crush him under your boot heel, now you ask me to pick up the pieces.
Your emotions are impeding your rationality. He needs to be distracted, diverted into something less harmful.
Surely you jest. Only one thing shall truly bring him peace of mind, and that is solving his case.
The last case he pursued so doggedly was Cordona. He came home a wreck, and this time I fear he may not return at all.
You are not his father, Mycroft. Not anymore. He is a grown man, a brilliant man. I know you care for him. I just wish you also respected him.
Yeah.
The Crown cannot help you. But I can. Give him this.
What is it?
A confidential note tied to his case. He may see value in it. Just do not tell him it came from me. Oh, speaking of the Crown, perhaps you can help us with another matter? It requires some local knowledge.
Okay.
I'm all ears.
For your eyes only. Here is a folder with all the details.
Known Watcher. Okay. Looks like another little case here. Been in contact. Please check his stat. He was working on an investigation close to his lodgings. Hawk is disabled and his home is next to one of your clients' house. Captain Stanwyck. Okay. Alright. Okay. Rochester, London billionaire named Archibald. Several of the documented Rochester gems have been recently resurfaced and being connected to Louisiana banks and the Black Edelweiss, among other locations. H.P. Rochester died. Oh, interesting. Alright. Let's work on this one here. I mean, yeah, we're at an hour, but God. Let's see. Turn right. Hawk's house. Investigation scene found. Is this it? Oh.
Unlike Holmes, I don't carry lockpicks.
Well. Oh dear. Well, here's our man. This was rather quick.
Royal Berkshire Regiment. His face and neck are swollen, and I can see wasp stings all over the skin. Only his right arm was functional. His left arm was paralyzed in the war.
Yeah. There's what? Carriage with a hooded visitor. Carriage left. Visitor stayed inside. 9:10. Boxes with gold from the Japanese Imperial Mint arrived. Boxes are still being unloaded. 10:10. The last box was moved inside the embassy. At 11:33, arrival of the Ottoman ambassador and vice consul. There are maps of 1244.
Capital M, signed by someone else's hand.
Uh-oh.
The spyglass was positioned to watch the windows of the embassy across the road. A map of possible routes taken from the embassy. I thought only Sherlock was capable of this kind of deduction.
Okay.
Near perfect camouflage. It makes me wonder if Mycroft also spies on our suite in Baker Street.
Just one last thing. Uh-huh.
A wasp's nest. They might attack if someone draws too close or are otherwise provoked. Much like London itself.
Backyard.
Well, I'm not getting in here.
Interesting.
The oldest letter was delivered 3 days ago. The milk has soured.
Interesting.
Could you help? It's a shame, but I can't help you.
Didn't think you could, but... Here's Mycroft.
I'm sorry, I have bad news.
Please do not tell me Hawk is a turncoat.
Worse, I have found him dead in his wheelchair, out in the garden.
How did he die? Exactly.
He was stung repeatedly by wasps. His body succumbed to anaphylaxis.
And that is all you observed? Was there anything suspicious?
Yes.
Well, there was one thing. In his notes I found a handwritten M, but it didn't match Hawke's other writing.
Listen carefully, Doctor. Do not investigate further, do not talk about this matter to anyone, and do not ask questions. Thank you. Now leave it alone.
Well, that was a side case I wasn't expecting. Well, it was worth it. Alright. Now we have everything I think we need. Who's the cult leader and what is their goal? Presumed dead. Yep. Archibald Rochester is alive and leading a cult. He aims to conduct a monstrous ritual. By implication, the sacrifice of all the abductees of diverse ethnicities. Alright. I think we're going to be ending this chapter.
Another sinking near Scotland. By the Strand for all the details. You had a visitor earlier. He seemed angry.
Yeah!
Am I mad? This painting wasn't here last time, was it?
Oh, a little mad here.
Holmes, I have the translation. Barnes will keep researching. Holmes? Watson? Did you hear me? Barnes gave us a preliminary translation of the book. I think we have a lead. Sherlock, what is it?
I find myself burdened. It will come as no surprise that I tend towards obsession. Indeed, obsession oft grants me the insights that have become my stock in trade, but my greatest asset. But I cannot deny this nature proves as much a hindrance as a boon. It has cost me friends, colleagues, brothers. And despite my obsession as I contend with the matter at hand, no closer to understanding than when we began, I must conclude that I am of no worth at all. Without an answer, what use is the question?
Sherlock, this is no time for despair. The book is real. Those men went mad.
John, I fear that I am as mad as the rest of them.
I bore witness to the same events that you did. I saw with my own eyes the inexplicable, the ghastly, and the unnatural. I can attest to their occurrence. So take heart, for it was as real as you or I, and thus we must persist. Lives hang in the balance. If you cannot see your worth, then trust in me, for I see it. And I know of no other man capable of putting this matter right.
Thank you, John. Would that I possessed even half your courage. Pray tell, where does our journey end?
Yeah.
Ardnamurchan, Scotland.
Yeah. We got everything we need.
Well, shall we be off?
Yes, of course. You can apprise me of your actions while we pack.
Yeah. The final chapter, The Awakening. I think there's a good point to save it, too. Once we get through this part here.
Holmes, if we don't make land soon, I fear we will join those missing souls.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
These seas have taken too many, John. Let's stop them from taking more, then.
Damn. And the ritual's underway. Lighthouse ritual. Yeah, I saw that. How to stop the ritual. Not that we have enough to go by that. Oh, we got also a new outfit or something here. Oh, look at this. But this is a fine place to save it and call it an episode. If you made it this far in the playthrough, please put in the comments Eldritch Horror. Because let's face it, we're getting to that point. We may be ending this in the next installment, which would mean the end of all the Sherlock Holmes games that have been released, at least by the time of this recording. However, until next time, this is Rich Kale here on YouTube, a Rich Gen X elsewhere. I invite you to subscribe to the channel and check out all the other playthroughs I have up on the channel. They premiere every day at 3 p.m. in a 2-week cycle. Besides this, I'm working my way through Descent, working my way through Vampire, working my way through the Bioshock series. I'll be starting Bioshock 2. Working my way through the Assassin's Creed series, both for the channel and for the podcast games my mom found. At the time of recording this, I am working on Assassin's Creed 2 for the channel, but I'm working my way through Liberation for the podcast games my mom found. I am working my way through Control, and have just gotten some neat little things. And I'm working my way through the Indiana Jones franchise, currently on Indiana Jones and the Emperor's Tomb. Not able to pick up the new one that came out just yet. That will be waiting. So I may be returning to the franchise in the future once I finish the Emperor's Tomb. And also working my way through the Shantae series, currently on Half Genie Hero, and a bunch of others that premiere at 3 p.m. Also weekly at 10 a.m. As follows. I have video smearing. Sunday mornings is the Tomb Raider 1-2-3 remastered playthrough. Monday mornings is Alone in the Dark 2024 playthrough. Tuesday mornings, fic readings. Wednesday, one of the first 7 Final Fantasies, or first 3 Final Fantasy Adventure Legends. Or Chrono Cross or Chrono Trigger. Thursday is usually Dead by Daylight. Friday is usually fighting games, ladder or story mode, and Saturday is usually a retrospective for a game or series I've beaten the story mode on. So until next time, take care all, and have fun. Bye all.